Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. First, let's thank Allah for giving us the help to participate in this English speech competition, and peace will always be upon Allah's Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Before I start my speech, allow me to congratulate Pondok Modern Muhammadiyah Paciran for its 37th anniversary. My name is Sulthan Hilmi Arrayyan and I'm from SMP Muhammadiyah 5 Surabaya, and today I would like to deliver a speech on how to be a successful Muslim millennial during this challenging period. As everyone knows, we are facing a global threat called the coronavirus, not only in Indonesia, but the whole world is struggling to combat this threat. The coronavirus has suddenly changed our lives. Besides the threat to our health and lives, it's preventing us to do literally all of our daily activities. The question is, are we ready to face this situation? Like it or not, we have to. Some adjustments and changes have been made in our lives and society, including the way we study. Students are now familiar with this thing called online class. Online class is one of the other ways to prevent the spread of coronavirus. But another question comes up. Are there any threats besides the corona itself? Well, the answer is yes, there are. For example, online class, as the name says, is literally just staring at your computer for several hours, and think of it, that's bad for your eyes, right? To balance that, we need to at least do our physical exercise every day. However, our biggest enemy at this time, laziness. Yes, I said it. Spending long hours sitting in front of the computer is tiring, but to refresh our mind, physical exercise is not the choice now. But eating and playing online games or opening social media becomes more fun. Is that right? Wrong. And as a result of obesity is probably one of the most obvious effects of this whole pandemic, not to mention the other negative effects, such as a high gadget exposure and a decreasing level of social interaction and empathy among us. How are we going to prevent that? Simple. We just need to be productive. It's our time for us as Muslim millennials to contribute and not to give up on the pandemic. Don't let the pandemic sweep up our generation. Next question is, how are we going to be productive? It's the middle of the pandemic, right? So, let me tell you. The first key is the will to be productive. If there's a will, there's a way. Being productive doesn't need to be like you're going outside every day. Open your minds. The world has changed. Lots of people can make money when they are indoors. For example, being a YouTuber. It's simple, right? Productive means that you have to do something besides slacking all day long. This is only one example. There are still dozens of ways to be productive. The pandemic is like, think of it like this, it's like a blessing in disguise. Everything goes online now. Know your interests first. For example, if you like music, you can learn how to play a musical instrument online. If you like to learn any languages, you can learn all the languages online. It's that easy, such as English, Spanish, Korean, well, you name it. One other way to be productive is to participate in any online competition. The good thing is that it's borderless. I had a personal experience on this. 2 months ago, I participated in the online international robotic competition called the RoboCup Asia Pacific, involving 600 participants from 26 countries. And thanks to Allah, I got first and second place in 2 categories. I proved that we can be productive during this pandemic, and I believe that we all can. Participating in this modern competition itself, held by Pondok Modern Muhammadiyah Paciran, is already productive. See, we're doing something productive once in a while. Well, I guess that's all that I have. Thank you for your attention. My biggest apology for any mistakes, any variance. Stay healthy, stay strong, always wear a mask, always wash your hands, keep physical distance, and don't forget the important thing is exercise every day. You don't want to get obese. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.